And we're live. What's up, everyone? Yeah, we are now.
Wow. Did it not? Did it work this time?
I muted you.
Triple mute. There was like a yeah, but I'm unmuted and then you remute. There was like a triple. It was like a double nat situation.
Look
but
at
a
me.
triple mute.
I am the captain now.
We were going to be early, but Pete forgot to flip the switch.
We actually were still early just before 9 o'clock, like a hair before. So we just
right by the hair of our chin-chins.
Those seconds for the future. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Chairs Included podcast. You might be asking yourself, are they? The answer is
hold on. I'm
yes,
responding to a customer question.
Do that.
I apologize.
After
we record, I need to make a sale. I'm making a sale.
We're making a podcast.
Making a sale.
You hear that, listeners? Dan cares more about his customers than his listeners.
Yeah,
wow.
You hear that, customers?
Wow.
That would be the first time anybody would ever accuse Dan of caring more about the customer than the listener. Absolutely the first time.
Done.
Finally. Oh my God. If you bought Dan truck tires, you would still have to wait for those chairs to come for like probably a year. He's so behind.
What are you talking about?
Are you not reading the chat? Dan forgot there's a chat. Dan forgot this is a live stream. What's up, Jake Miller? I'm so bummed out. Jake's gonna be in town this weekend, and well, in town means 2 hours away in New York, which is close somehow.
The Jacob Miller?
The Jacob Gilligan Miller. I was gonna try to make it out there on Saturday, but it is just tough with the baby and everything. So bummer. And then, like, to add insult to injury, they're flying out of Newark at 4 o'clock. I'm dropping Emma off after work. I get off at 4 to leave at like 8 o'clock. So we could have also met up at the airport. Because of work. So
freaking Emma.
Where's Emma going? Up again. What is she?
She's going.
Is she loud?
Yeah, I think so. She's still mad about the first class thing. So she's flying to Florida to stay with her mother. Now
I'm gonna go stay with my mother.
This is the first year that Emma is not going to Workbench Con and driving down with me in 3 years. So she's heading down with the baby to Florida. They're gonna stay with some family for a week, with her parents and see some cousins. There's some other babies down there.
Is it gonna be warmer in Atlanta than it is?
It
here?
is gonna be
50s.
Nicer, yeah, but it's like 50, 60, I think.
You know what?
It's gonna be nicer, but
when we're gone, it's gonna be 50 here.
Dan, I saw that and I about angry shit.
So
I know, man.
Hotlanta will be, actually, this is really nice weather. Starting next Wednesday, high of 66, high of 56, high of 49, high of 62. That's through Saturday.
I'll take it.
That's practically a heat wave. You will see me in European cut swimsuits.
I will say it's 40s and 30s at night, so I don't know if we're going to be doing too much walking.
That's child's play.
I will be in shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, right.
Fine.
I'll be wearing flip-flops and a Hawaiian shirt.
Suman, I will in fact have a baby-free weekend. However, that somehow scares me that it's going to be like actually kind of sad and I'm going to miss them a lot. So just walk around the house aimlessly like, what do I do? Who do I like say hi to?
Nah, man, you need to learn how to enjoy that.
Hi, toaster. I also need to like...
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Well, also, it's not weekend. I'm going to have a child-free Monday, Tuesday, and half of Wednesday, because then I'm going to be with Dan and Braden through Sunday.
I'll be your child.
So,
big old babies.
Big old babies.
No, it won't be like Maker Camp.
No one will laugh at my jokes. I have a laugh track recorded, I will have you know.
Do you have funny. Like a... What the hell was that?
Oh, it's thunder. Yep. No, Dan.
This is it. This is how Dan goes.
Dan goes not with a bang, but silently into the night.
she bangs.
My daughter thought it'd be a good time to restart her computer. That's what that was.
Oh.
How loud does she have to restart the computer? Is it like a lawnmower? Is it powered by a two-stroke gas engine?
If it's a Mac with the volume all the way up, it's like a stoner. It goes bong.
Yeah.
Yep. Get it.
Bong.
Bong.
LOL.
Bong.
Bong.
Bing bong.
My God,
who's ready for the evenings of next week? I'm excited about that part.
I am weirdly going into it. This is the first year I have no like trepidation, no like
wait.
No trepidations?
No.
Siri, what is trepidation?
Do you have any trials and tribulations?
No, like I feel like every year I go, I stress about it.
Fear or agitation about something that may happen. Do you want to hear the remaining one?
No, that's good.
The kids call it anxiety now.
Trepidation is an archaic term.
I said no.
It's an archaic term.
Just touch the screen, Dan. This is great for a recording.
Stop. There, that worked.
Just touch your screen. Make her shut
Hey
up.
Siri, what's trepidation mean? Oh no, it just activated mine. No,
Idiot.
No, but it's like I feel like every year we drive down, so it's a bit of a stress of like, man, we're driving 12 plus hours, we're going in multiple states, we're staying random places, and like at the end of that, I get to like be at workbench con. Like that's almost like okay, we're here finally after long stops. But essentially this year we're just flying, or me and Justin are flying straight there. Just gonna hang out. Whatever happens. We'll go to whatever classes we go to.
Whatever happens.
You're not gonna drop the fact that you're riding first class again?
I mean, I wasn't gonna bring it up till after,
I'd started a timer. I wanted to see how long it took them.
Dan brought it up.
I'm sorry, I ruined it. Hold on, I'm pulling out a sliver.
Pete has spicy trepidation.
I had actually spicy ramen.
Cilantro trepidation, if you will.
I did have cilantro and chicken wontons.
Not spicy. Relax.
Cilantro's very spicy.
Pete, what is this nightmare that I have 92 notifications and it's one stupid group chat.
So I put
it is you.
I put a book on the corner of the keyboard and it's just a period and enter.
Oh my!
And it just
God,
kept
there's more.
I had to like log out of my user because it kept sending more. They were like loaded. Yeah. Look at the United Nations.
Oh
chat.
My God. What is wrong with you?
Again, it's the keyboard was doing a thing.
Pete's booted.
Ladies and gentlemen, our IT guy.
Funny enough, I was going through like
book on the period.
A giant. We're going through because we're doing taxes, right? We're going through my parents' stuff too, and there's like a folder with my name on it. I'm like, what is this? Like a big 3-ring binder. I open it up, and it's every one of my report cards, every one of my like certifications, my lifeguard cert from like 2006. Like everything was
forklift driver certification.
It was in there as well. It was Polish,
right.
So
how do you think you got a demo?
Dude, it was like going down memory lane, and I'm like, oh man, I was terrible at that class, or did not care. You can see me progressively stop caring over the years about school. Like math, science, cool. English, don't care. Or grammar, or whatever they call it.
I think they call it grandma.
Suman, you do not have an Indian accent. You speak better English than I do.
Definitely better than me.
Yeah. Well, don't you guys have the purest English out there?
I mean, in general, but I don't think that includes me.
We technically have the Lord's accent.
The Lord's accent. So the Mormons are right?
No, the Lord, that's the guy who does all the Menards commercials.
Oh.
Yeah. It's spelled like Lord A.
Yeah.
Oh, what is streaming on ESPN right now?
Oh, the Canadian sports.
Oh, sports ball? Are they playing ice sports ball?
I think they're doing Oreo ball. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I ruin your jokes? It's hockey.
They weren't great jokes. We were going for longevity at that point.
I am a little bummed because I don't think we're going to be able to make it to the Maker hockey game this year that Jackman throws every year. And by every year, I mean 2 times.
Look at this guy planning like 8 months ahead of time.
It's in April.
I mean, January took 6 years to get through.
Yeah.
8 months to April.
We're still in January.
I mean, we're already planning the Maker meetup.
It's gonna be May.
Is that what we're calling it? I like it.
Yeah, Maker meetup.
I think we should call it the Justin Timberlake Palooza of fun.
It's gonna be May.
Oh yeah, there's Maker news.
Yeah, April 12th. Actually, that was one of the potential dates that I was gonna come to you guys.
Oh, here we go. But you're not, because there's a hockey game.
No, because I'm coming in
May.
In May. I was just reading make here. This is not Severance.
Oh, such a good show.
Yeah.
Love that show.
So good. It is.
Also,
It is
really
now the
tomorrow.
#1 watched show of all shows on Apple TV. When I believe it.
It's also a really good thing to get when you get fired.
It is. I've never gotten severance at any job.
I've never been fired. I always rage quit.
Now that I think about it.
Dan never gets to the point.
No.
Dan's technically been fired 3 times, but then he hits him with the "you can't fire me, I quit," and it puts an asterisk on it.
I think technically at my last job I was fired because I just walked out, but I didn't say anything.
You reached a mutual understanding of.
They just walked out like this. La la la! I can't hear you. They're like, "You're fired. Get out of here." By the way, Jackman, why did you move the hockey game onto Cape Cod, even further away from where you were before? So I don't know if I can make it. It's like Cape Cod's basically a different state.
Is that the place with all the fish with capes?
Yes, a lot of very little crime because a lot of action heroes, batfish, and superfish and ironfish. Yep, and hulkfish. Yeah,
I'm hulking out.
Yeah, they're the fishers, like Avengers. That's a stretch. Okay.
That one was hard.
Where are you guys?
To be part of.
I don't understand what the hell you're talking about.
We're technically having mutual strokes.
Oh,
Cape Cod sounds like a cod that has a cape because he fights crime. Come on.
Wow. I don't know how.
Cape Cod, white people be there. True. Very white.
That checks out.
How did I not catch on to that? Holy moly.
I still, every time we're on Cape Cod, Paul points out that there's the city or town, village, whatever, of Sandwich. So there's literally sandwich police that drive around like.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, listen.
I think I've seen that on Reddit too.
If I have to live in a town with a silly name, Sandwich is pretty good. And not like Buttsville, New Jersey, actual place.
I want to live in Cockholt, Idaho.
Ugh.
I don't like that. I don't like hearing it with my ears.
What else would you like to hear it with?
Wait,
how
is
you want to try?
10 minutes closer.
With your mouth?
Echolocation, like vibration in the.
That's my Aquaman sound. Who also is, I guess, a fish superhero. He's probably on a Cape Cod.
Intercourse, PA. That's an actual place.
Beaver, PA. PA does have probably some pretty silly names.
Beaver.
Intercourse is right next to Beaver, I bet, on the map.
It's just around back.
Oh, that's Buttsville.
Butt City?
Burdenhand? It's pronounced Birmingham.
Oh, we're just naming cities now? Cumming, Georgia?
Also, right next to Going, Georgia.
And I do wish the Jackman hockey game was a little closer because that was a fun time. It was a good time to be there, but it's literally 4+ hours for us to drive out there.
Can't do that.
Yeah, well, we can't do that with a baby right now because it would take 6 hours. It wouldn't be 4. So, Hell, Michigan, I believe that.
I thought that was just the state.
Oh wait, somebody else. Did someone say there was another bit of Maker news? New episode of Severance tomorrow. Yes, that is Maker news. Paul, you are worth it. You are worth it. I also just want you to know that I just put up this year's calendar because I realized that I was still on August on your old calendar. So I was giving it like a week per month to catch up on all the photos. I'm going to get my money's worth, you know?
We just got rid of our Jackman calendar from 2024. It was still on February.
You guys are just crushing this calendar game.
It was still on February.
That's
from 2024, not 2025.
Basically,
obviously.
The calendar is like a Patreon, but you just buy it once a year.
I wouldn't even travel 30 minutes to watch a hockey.
It was, I will say this. I was shocked at how much energy you old farts actually had. Also, Mike from Total Boat is a monster because he went like surfing the morning before or paddleboarding or something, or not the morning before, the morning of, and then came in and crushed on ice. So I don't know where he gets that energy from.
I got a little bit of maker news actually.
Something
I've just, I mean, it's not anything exciting. It's just something I want to share.
Maker news. Dan has Sutton work with the garage doors open when it's -20.
I do not. The garage doors were shut. You can ask him, except the few times I needed to open them.
Except for every documented opportunity.
How old is Sutton? Because I don't know if I need to call out child abuse or elder abuse.
27? Didn't we discuss this last week?
Oh,
we did do the math.
He's a young youth.
Yeah.
What's up, Malcolm? Malcolm's going to be...
the garage doors shut until I need them open, and I open them just for the moment. And
just for the content.
Yeah.
He opens... Yeah, just like... All right,
the garage is a mild 68. We could call it 69 if that makes you happy.
Nice.
That felt forced.
It's 68, though.
Wow. Could have just rounded up and lied to us.
I'm trying to be honest, transparent. You
All
know
right,
what I mean?
Abe.
Ababe.
What are we, 241?
My bit of maker. Ooh, there's another thing. That's actually pretty interesting. I recently started following or subscribed to, I guess, Adam Savage is Tested on YouTube.
Okay.
That dude is a 3 videos savage.
A day.
Oh, is it?
I see.
Is it 3? Wait, is it that many videos? I'm subscribed
it's
to
like
his
2 or 3 a day.
Other channel,
like,
not the tested one.
Legit videos, not like little 30-second things. I mean, there's 8 minutes here, 10 minutes there. Let's see. Just today, he dropped one 23-minute video.
Did he drop it low, girl?
Oh, that was the only video today.
Wow. So you've lied twice now.
Three a day.
I'm a huge liar. Yeah.
God,
with a variable
snowing?
of 2.
Okay, so he's at least dropping 1 a day.
He's dropping more than us. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I've heard it both ways.
My weather app says no snow.
He's
it's
obviously
just cloudy.
not doing his editing.
It has been snowing for the last like 4 or 5 hours. Not a lot,
that.
but still snowing. Like enough to be annoying where like I'll probably have to clean it up in the morning.
Did you just release the AWP pre-show with Jeff?
Yeah. Usually I drop it the day of this, so our patrons get that.
Oh, okay. I was
special.
Confused because they both say live, and I'm like, what? How are we 2 lives?
We're live
double
twice.
live.
We're technically 3 lives. Although Braden's like a 2/3 of live right now. He's still recovering.
Interesting.
Guys, we actually got 31 people watching right now.
Why?
Yeah. And yet, do we have?
Because I said this is going to be the biggest episode ever. I got it all hyped.
Why are we? Yeah, I was wondering, why are you hyping this? What do we got going on?
Dan, every episode is the biggest one.
I realize that, but you had me thinking that there was something special that I forgot about.
It's like when they release an iPhone. It's always like 60% better, like the best iPhone we ever made. This is the best episode of AWP we've ever made.
0.2 inches bigger than my last one. It's amazing.
Your wife said the same thing.
Nice.
No, she's never said that.
5.
It's currently and tracking to get smaller every day.
Are we still talking about your penis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about the iPhone.
Hi, Morgan Hop. Thank you for being here.
Here comes the hop.
Yeah, the door was open when he was resawing because I had to put the fan on and blow all the smoke out of the shop.
Because
and I was like, wait a minute.
You haven't bought a blade in 6 years?
No, I think we've been doing a lot of resawing, and we've been doing a lot of resawing exotics, Braden. And that.
Oh, wait, I need those.
Yeah, it chews through the blade like really bad. So right after I posted that video, we put on a new blade, and I actually have another new blade showing up tomorrow. I bought an actual resaw king again.
Ooh.
And these ones he's actually going to put on the right direction as well.
Please tell me how the welds are on the new ones.
Okay, I'm going to be really honest, I bought a Resaw King knockoff.
Oh,
there we go.
So you're what we call a liar.
Oh yeah, huge liar.
Wow.
He's got a
You should run
It was
for
still
office.
$125.
Whoa. That's cheap.
But Amazon didn't have any 115-inch Resaw King blades.
Why don't you just go to sawblades.com?
From Temu.
I refuse to go to sawblades.com. Thank you very much.
Why is that?
They made me angry once. So
Dan, who hasn't made you angry?
Braden.
You really like, oh, he didn't even list me. That's messed up.
I've seen him angry at you, so
why? No, I need
Pete angry at me.
Well, there's been that.
I've seen everybody angry at everybody, and
I
everybody's just trying to
need
help.
to know why you have beef with sawblades.com.
Their customer service is trash.
Back in the 90s,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
that one time at Bandcamp.
I know there's more to the story,
I ordered 3 blades from them a while back, and each one of them broke, and they wanted to argue with me on the phone about them breaking. And I was like,
3 that's a pretty high number to break from one batch.
yeah.
I'm starting to think that maybe they saw a couple live posts.
But please tell me this was a bandsaw blade and not like a table saw blade that broke.
Bandsaw blade. Yes.
Imagine a chip just came off flying.
I'm trying to find. Okay, bandsaw blade from Dark Stone. I mean, how could that be bad? It was still $125.
It doesn't explicitly say you can't use these table saw blades on marble. And you guys, if you don't want us using them on marble, you should put it on the website.
Dude, I have seen people use like
I lose
circular
track of all my
saws
grudges.
on like
I lose track.
on stone tabletops. It's insane. People are nuts.
In about 2 or 3 years, I'll forget about the Liberty hardwood grudge, and I'll probably go back and forget why I ever left. I will never ever forget about the oil
Schmodies.
company.
It'll be a cold day in hell.
I mean, currently it is. Hell, Michigan is negative 16
right now. So Dan is due up to forget a grudge.
It's a good day to forget a grudge.
We didn't openly talk about what I had you do for me.
I was wondering if we were gonna openly talk about that or not.
Well, you have to now
because it's hilarious, but also I'm not here to put you on blast.
Is this a podcast thing or is this going to be a pre-show thing?
Oh, it could be a pre-show thing. We need something to talk about. There are 30 people waiting to hear this story.
Plenty to talk about, but go.
So anybody who doesn't know, the local lumber yard that I used to go to, Liberty Hardwood, they wronged me.
That you used to pimp for free all the time.
I used to pimp them for free. I'd send them business all the time. Long story short, they pissed me off. I had 2 13-foot. They were 13 foot, not 14. I measured them. 13-foot, 8-quarter zebra woods in the back of my truck when they pissed me off that I hadn't paid for. So I took them out of the back of my truck and threw them in the warehouse. And I yelled, "I'm effing done with this place." And Sutton and I left. Fast forward a couple weeks, guess who needs zebra wood?
Sutton.
So, yes, Sutton. So I had Braden order them for me. So they delivered them to his house, which is all the way across town. So I had to go to Braden's house and pick them up. They cost me $700, first of all, these 2 boards. And they were the exact boards that I threw back into the warehouse.
Yeah, I rebought Dan's boards for him and had them delivered.
With the tail between his legs.
Oh, no, he didn't have to put his tail between his legs.
He outsourced it.
Good customer. Little Bug Woodworking put in an order.
Yes.
They love me there. I don't know why he hates Dan so much, but he loves
Dan
me.
has hate me vibes.
He has waved.
I got resting. I hate
Dan
you face.
All I will say is he has waived every single delivery minimum that I've ever come anywhere near. He's delivering 1 singular board for me tomorrow. 1.
Is it the Wingay?
It is your Wenge.
Yay! Yay!
So, if anybody's wondering, I will now be opening up a 3rd subsidiary of Little Bug Woodworking. It's not danscraps.com. It's danfullassboards.com.
I am the common denominator in all the stories about me, which is weird. Weird.
Swan, I almost made Dan pay for the hassle with 1 foot of zebra wood, but then I saw the
price tag,
the invoice, and I'm like, not worth it. Actually, here I still have it.
How wide are the boards? What's the board foot on that?
How many board feet?
28 total board feet of zebra wood at 2310 per board foot.
Yeah, it was like 7 something, right?
2310. Jeez.
And then I figured I'd take advantage. I had a little maple dropped off and a little bit of MDF that I needed.
Oh, so did I pay for the maple?
No,
that makes sense.
I did the math.
You did pay for the tax.
The total bill. No,
I probably did pay the tax because I had a reseller's license at Liberty. I don't know if Braden does.
Oh, I don't. So yeah, you paid tax on your portion. It was a proportional amount of tax, not the total tax.
That's fine. That's fine. It's worth it, I guess.
You did pay the fuel surcharge though, because you needed to learn a little bit of a lesson.
Dan refused. Dan will not. No, he will not learn a lesson.
But here's the thing. Technically, he didn't even pay the fuel surcharge because they still have not charged me for.
Say it out loud. Don't say it out loud.
Something.
What if they're listening?
For something that showed up.
Oh, you got an extra board?
We got an extra piece of exotic of some sort that is similarly colored to Dan's background.
Drew Witt, you're coming in late, so you missed most of the story. Basically, Dan got in a fight with the manager over at the Liberty Hardwoods, so where he gets his hardwoods, and threw some wood. Used to.
That's right.
No,
where Dan used to
threw the boards back at him and drove away. Then he really needed those boards.
The boards didn't hit
anybody. So he then had Braden order those boards delivered to his house, and then Dan had to drive 25 minutes to get him from Braden's place.
And pay extra.
And pay tax, and pay for the gas.
No, he didn't pay any extra. He paid no extra from what he would have paid, except for the tax.
And the fuel surcharge.
You would have paid the fuel surcharge either way.
Not if I would have went and picked him up the first
that's
time.
True. But if you just had it delivered.
It's like driving 20 minutes out of the way just so you don't drive in front of your ex's
here's
job.
the thing.
And also it was delivered in the rain, so you had to break it down at my place to fit it in your back seat instead of the bed of the truck.
Yeah. And here's the thing. What kicked that off was because you're not supposed to just go in anymore. You're supposed to call your order ahead. That's what I had done. And they said, yeah, if you come in such time, it'll be ready. I went in at such and such time, wasn't ready. Nobody pulled it. And I'm like, why? Here we are. So that's kind of
they told me that if I wanted to come pick it up, they'd have it ready in an hour.
Yeah, that was a lie.
We don't know if it's a lie. It's been ready every time I've ever gone to pick up my stuff. I think they have a note on your account. It just says "fuck with."
Probably.
Very fuck withable.
Drop the H, add another T. Fuck wit.
I don't get it.
That has nothing to do with
the trolling subsidiary of Drew Witt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a low blow. Come on.
Daniel Dunlap, fuck wit.
He's a top tier patron as of this week.
Is he?
Yeah. Are you gonna mess with him like that? Wow, Dan. Wow.
Man.
Oh, you're gonna have to read his name with your tail between your legs
again.
It
had nothing to do with Drew.
He's gonna he's gonna stop reading the names, and then Braden's gonna go, Drew Witt of Witworks, and then it's gonna go back to Dan.
It had nothing to do with Drew. I was calling myself a fuckwit.
Wow.
It's not my fault that his last name is Witt. Change your last name.
What's next? You're gonna say douche hop, jerk? Because Morgan Hop is in here.
I like that.
That's kind of funny. I do like that.
Yeah.
T-shirt idea.
T-shirt idea. I should wait. Did I send you guys the t-shirt?
Yes. Please tell me you ordered that.
No. So
yeah.
I'm gonna order it. I didn't order them in time for the event though. I won't get here, which is a bummer.
The event hot day.
Come on.
So
with that ad,
I was gonna buy a shirt of Jeff's because I like the 8-bit art, and he's like, "No, dude, I'll send you the PNG or whatever, and just make your own shirt if you want it. If you want to wear that, I'd be honored that you have it." I'm like, what? And we joked around. I don't know how we got on the subject that I should just take the picture of the shirt and throw it on another shirt.
Download the image from his website, and you said no. Screen grab the shirt.
So
shirt
a shirt of the shirt with his logo, and this is the actual preview off his website. And he fully endorses this, so this is happening. So dumb. It's a competitor of IHOP. Yes. You know, I gotta say, I was watching another different style genre podcast live yesterday.
I hope you stub your toe.
And
have I just pissed off everybody in the chat? What's going on?
We're
I apologize to everybody.
This is a lot more lively than that one. That one's great.
Yeah,
I like both guys on it, but this is solid. This chat is on fire.
God.
It is. I said nice things. We're more lively, and our audio is better. Take that, Keith.
And we're lively.
It's funny. I was actually helping him. Like I was like, oh, he's still a little low. And hey, I'm on probation. Whatever. You can't block me. I'm a patron. That's how I got in there in the first place.
Oh.
Yeah. They had to read my name
our
once.
Podcast was a patron.
Is
it just you?
We're a free patron. I actually pay for the privilege to troll them.
Oh, I see.
Would you be willing to split that cost and we just make the podcast a paid patron so that we can all three get access? We can share our Costco membership card.
I think the podcast should be a patron of a lot of podcasts. Just so they could say our name.
Well, I mean,
say my name.
Except for one podcast.
Yeah, Shop Sounds, I think their top tier is like $100. We can't afford that.
No, I'm not saying top tier. Come on.
Well, I mean, listen, if we're gonna be a patron, we have to be top tier, so they have to read our name.
They don't say
the ultimate
new
troll.
patrons' names.
We just cancel and then re-sign up.
Just re-sign up every week.
Yeah, do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, Jerry was there. You guys you barely showed the cats. I was really upset. I was mainly there to see Jerry just cut across the screen constantly. Happened once.
Malcolm, the jointery is super affordable.
Oh, is it? I'm actually kind of curious.
Sold.
Let's see. Patreon. No, not this one. There we go. Right.
Yeah, we just write it off as a marketing expense. Thank you, Rob.
That's true. That is true.
What's Drew Witt up to?
I think we should set up the podcast as a non-profit for the tax purposes.
Like technically.
Yeah, Drew Witt phoned it in this week with his Patreon update. He just posted the same reel where he trashes our podcast on his Patreon. Wow.
Wait, is that what? Oh, are you on his Patreon too? I guess I turned off notifications for his Patreon.
I think I am the free tier.
I technically turned off notifications by staying logged in to the podcast Patreon account because they won't let me do both. So I've got to like log out and log back in. It's a whole thing.
I think I signed up for a lot of like people I follow, their free tier at least, to get some updates, but some of these people get money from me.
You didn't sign up for my free tier.
You have a Patreon?
That hurts.
Yeah. I have for like a year.
I think I might pay Jackman, which is just at this point he owes me.
Drew Witt is not a patron of ours. What are you talking about?
Wow.
Or at least not top tier.
Patreon is definitely a money laundering scheme.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
No, I mean, dude, there's some people like with the 3D printing world, there's some people that make bank on Patreon. Like that's basically people have access to their full catalog.
The Making It podcast does pretty well on Patreon from what I understand.
They made
What do they make?
Oh, I don't know how much they make.
No, what do they make?
The Making It?
Yeah,
they make it.
Oh, got it.
Why are you being weird about this? It's it.
That's it?
Yeah. You know, I'm wondering if like, what if we actually started, like got off our butts and started doing YouTube videos and then we all started Patreons? I feel like our podcast one would dip and people might like start choosing sides.
Yeah, we would
win?
We would have to come to terms with
people like really Dan Moore.
Who's really hauling in the listeners?
Oh, that would be a good measure of that.
It's definitely Braden. We like Dan. We just have the same 6 friends.
Yeah.
Braden's bringing in the new blood now. We're just old farts.
The best kind of fart.
I produce such little content these days. I feel honored that you allow me to be on a podcast.
Malcolm, you produce more content than I do. I'm just louder than you. Malcolm, I would listen to that podcast. Yes. Just them just shit talking each other for 10 minutes and then, they do a shop tour or something.
I'm saying
okay, legitimately
account and routing it to my bank account.
Legitimately, how do you say measure?
Measure.
Measure?
Not measure. Not April-sure, not June-sure, not measure. It's measure.
It's gonna be
measure.
Measure.
Measure. Measure. Measure. Measure.
Measure.
No, Dan,
Measure.
don't ever stop saying it the way you're saying it.
Don't ever change, Dan.
People are making fun of me. I can't
change. Definitely change, Dan. But not this thing. This has to stay. Yeah.
Dan, if we were signing your yearbook, we would write, "See you next summer. Never change."
Change a lot specifically in these fields, and then I would list 4. The rest you're solid. See you next year.
What should I change? Continue. Go.
We'll do this in the post show.
Well, for one, your anger problems.
You should have met me when I was in my early 20s.
Because at a certain point, I'm gonna have to start marking things up as your full-time. What's a thing? A broker. I'll be your broker.
Dan, I need you to learn how to swallow your pride. Okay.
Woo! Had me going there in one way and then snap.
I am so much better than I was in my early 20s, let me tell you.
That's the thing that worries me a little bit.
So much better.
Well, here's the thing. You definitely...
I would get kicked out of bars and stuff.
I bet you're better, but you're with age, suddenly you're a lot more opinionated about things. Wood laundering. Yeah, actually, Braden is wood laundering. He is 100% wood laundering.
Absolutely.
Dan scraps that. So from the lumberyard, it goes to Braden's house. Dan picks it up, pays Braden. Braden then gets the offcuts of the same said stuff weeks later and sells it, and Dan possibly gets a cut. If you're,
I don't get a cut of that. I think I need to negotiate that.
Yeah, that's an octagon
There's
scheme.
going to be a lot of exotics in there.
The deal was I just had to buy Dan drinks, and then we both stopped drinking.
Yeah.
And so we're stashing it all away.
I'm getting hosed.
Jackman said Braden's going to have to start buying Dan's groceries after he gets into a fight at all the local grocery stores. I'm just waiting for someone to piss you off at Menards, and you just swear it off. And then you have to send in Kayla to get you stuff.
I do have to go to Lowe's for Dan.
Yeah, Lowe's has pissed me off. I haven't been in Lowe's in a while.
You're like what's his name?
True.
Barnett and Home Depot. Oh my god. That's his Odie's oil.
The thing that gets me with the Dan scrap laundering mafia front that I have set up too is the best part for me was Nick Pachi did his birthday giveaway. I got advertised as one of the people to follow because I was donating a box of Dan scraps. He never tagged Dan in it.
No, he didn't have to.
What a jerk.
Oh, you resell a product that's made in a different factory, but it's made for you specifically.
Dan is technically my Temu.
You don't see, Justin Bailey advertising the company that makes the feet for him.
Feet finder.
Well, that's because he doesn't know how to switch his computer keyboard to the Chinese letters, so he can't type it in.
Oh, all right. We got to bring Sean up to speed.
Braden will get Dan's 11%. No, my wife will fight for those.
Dan pisses off everyone, and then when he needs something from those people, Braden is intermediary that has to get involved to get the said goods, like lumberyards and things. Yeah. We're just trying. We're placing bets on how long it's going to take before someone at Menards pisses him off, which is like his temple, that's his church. All praise be to 11% rebate.
That would take a lot.
Now we're reading from a receipt.
There's one cashier in there I always avoid.
I see. It's already starting.
The avalanche has started.
Now
The
we read
snowball is
from
spinning.
the receipt from last Wednesday's run where mayo and fasteners were bought. Oh,
This lady decided it would be a good time to share all her conspiracy theories with me once at the checkout, and I was like, okay, I'm avoiding you from now on.
the
Dan's
fact
like,
that
I've heard about you on Reddit.
the fact that Dan and I are friends is like just a miracle.
It's kind of strange, isn't
Because we're so opposite with like our level of putting up with stuff. like Dan, it just will like he'll just burn a place down overnight over like a tiny thing, and I'm like, hey, it's fine, it's cool, like it's okay. Let's give him 17 more tries.
That's why it works with me here, because I'm the same as you.
Oh, you can
Pete.
cuss
Like,
here, Sean.
I will absolutely rage at stuff in private, but I do that at home. I have things to do, so I can't blow up on people.
That's one of the main reasons why I work for myself.
And he still gets pissed at the boss.
Yeah, he still hates the boss. Well, Paco's the boss. He's in charge. Let's be real. Kayla's in charge.
Shut up.
He
Let's be
hates
honest.
the truth.
Max is absolutely in charge of that house.
Oh yeah.
What are you guys paying for White Oak these days? I don't know, Braden. What did I pay for White Oak?
Let me go ahead and pull up Dan's receipt.
Yeah, Sean's not allowed to answer that one. I think White Oak around here, was it $9? Keith will know. He buys more White Oak. I feel like he eats that stuff.
I think Jackman was just trolling Sean.
I don't know.
Sean's in the chat.
Now I'm curious though. This is good. This is good information for people to have.
I think I paid like $9.75.
Braden, you paid $9.75? That's crazy.
Why?
It's crazy.
Is there someone at the front door, Dan? No? Okay. All right.
Please don't make the dog bark. That'd be great. Kind of doing a thing.
Hey,
It's fine.
who let the dog out?
Just a pre-show.
He's in though.
Who?
Who?
Mother Nature keeping him in.
We're getting hard maple for 410 aboard foot.
Hey.
I love how he says we. Jake.
Welcome to Freedom Hardwoods. It's my
you,
garage.
You spelled paid wrong, Sean. Just going to point that out.
You guys keep chatting. I gotta pull the questions.
How soon until
here.
I start filing Dan's taxes? I don't know. I should just go get us a will the pod pay for me to get my CPA license?
Wait, technically, I am filing a part of Dan's taxes this year.
That is true.
You are.
Damn it, Dan just has a way of outsourcing his whole life.
Sutton shows up and I just sit in my chair and kick back and go, good work.
Once an hour, he gets up and goes, well, time to open a door and record some video.
What's it like being the upper 1% job creator, robber baron, Dan?
It's okay until you piss everybody off.
Dan is the Elon Musk of Omaha.
No.
As long as you put a bubble around Warren Buffett's house. No.
Don't ever call me that ever again.
Yeah, I can see it.
What is it you would say you down do around here? I finance all this.
I'm a people person.
Dan's an investor in small businesses. Just his small business.
Particularly, why is the dog and cat fighting right now? Right here. What?
Dan's technically the only working example of trickle down economics.
I wish it would trickle up a little more. Hey!
You got to eat more.
Winning?
You got to eat more lightly spoiled meats for that, Dan.
Some government ham or government cheese.
Government cheese.
Did I show you guys my new prototype? I haven't taken pictures yet or showed it to the world.
Of the government cheese?
Yeah, wait. What are you
my new table.
Now?
I have a new table.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
What is it called? What town is it named after?
The Linwood. Pick your state.
The Linwood? I don't know. That feels too real, like a real piece of furniture. I hate it.
I definitely thought Dan's ass was out there.
I always think Dan's ass is out.
He seems like he has a really high butt.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I really like that one.
That is classy.
Isn't that an old design
Wooden
that
ship?
you finally completed? I feel like I've seen that leg. Oh, he doesn't hear me. Have you done that?
I changed the leg a little bit. I flared it out.
Yeah.
Also, do you see what I did wrong?
Yeah. Are you gonna fix it, or are you just gonna?
No. I'm running with it.
Okay. You want to tell the class?
I don't see.
Oh, because you don't see?
No, I see it.
Look at that hole.
Oh,
and then look at this hole.
I didn't realize you had mismatched holes.
Yeah, holes are off.
Is it at least like the one, like two are correct, or?
Yeah, the ones across from each other are correct. So if you look at it like that, it looks fine.
So it's a design. It's a design feature.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of design features, Dan, are you aware?
Oh, here we go.
Are you aware that we have our first craft show on the 8th?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
I was not aware of that until today. And this is the new one.
Well, here's the thing. Sutton is going to work while we're in Atlanta. I'm going to give him the garage door opener. And I'm going to have him work on things and such.
Kayla has met Sutton before, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna let another man.
Really, Sutton has come in. He's met. My wife and kids have been home all week, so Sutton has been coming to work all week.
Yeah. When Sutton comes over, are the kids like, new dad? Yay!
is Sutton gonna crudely paste his face over yours on the family portrait?
If
Yay! Two Christmases.
Yeah. So he's met the whole family.
Oh, Dan's
the whole family.
Yeah, even my mother-in-law. It's awesome.
I've met your mother-in-law.
Is Kayla Sutton's work wife?
Technically, she's just the boss.
Sutton is Kayla's work husband. I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
So much math involved there.
Yeah, there's a lot of math.
All right. Let's get to some questions. I feel like we got some.
Please,
we got some bangers in here. I don't know about you. I've been having fun, Dan. Okay.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. All right. First question's from Jacob Davis.
DeVos.
DeVos. And I want to make sure that you guys can hear it. Shaboopy. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Longtime listener and first-time caller. LOL. I want to move from my 5 in random orbital sander to a 6 in. The reason for the move is because the 5-inch just beats the crap out of my arm. And my thought is that the 6-inch sanders are more beefy and may reduce vibration. I buy most of my wood S4s, and Festool is not in the cards. What would you suggest? Thanks for doing what you do. Bye.
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 Why is AI so weird?
Like, he did write in all caps. Bye, bye, bye. So
I'm gonna quit the internet workbench weekend. What?
Sean,
did you just have a stroke?
No, I think he's saying he's coming.
He's gonna break the internet like Kim Kardashian. Are you gonna take nude photos with wine?
Are you
champagne?
not coming to Workbench Con? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I don't know what. Like, is he not going, or is he gonna go and then quit?
I don't know.
Wait, what was the context of Dan is now hosting a pet fight club in his house? What was the context?
The
of that?
cats and dogs were fighting.
Pets were running around my desk.
It was raining cats and dogs at his house.
Sutton does Dan's boom boom sticks for him now.
He just like holds it up to his nose. Dan just goes. All right, next one's.
No, I don't even want to bend. He's got to put it in the nostril.
I got you. Josep from the Offcut Emporium.
Hey boys, it's Joe from the Offcut Emporium. For this week's version of F, marry, or kill.
Oh, God.
Never mind. After seeing Braden squirm last week, I think my work here is complete. But before I go, I think it's time that I reveal my true identity. It is I.
Don't even think about it.
What just happened?
He was
Siri killed him. Wait, does that mean he can't call back anymore?
And
wait,
no, I wasn't talking to you.
Did we just kill off a character mid-season?
That's a perfect example of trickle-down economics.
That's not economics, that's blood.
That's the way our Lord and Savior Ronald Reagan envisioned it.
I don't know. That's a little dark. I don't know.
Anyone? Voodoo economics.
Joe is a Boeing.
no.
We're just a Boeing at this point because plane crashes.
Oh no.
I am dead set that in the next 3 days, Dan is going to say, I'm only going to Workbench Con if you drive me.
I'm pretty close, man. Every day, there's been another plane crash.
Well, apparently someone sent an article. I think it was in that chat. That was like,
he's trying to calm my nerves.
apparently it's the same amount of accidents it's always been. It's just being reported more right now.
It's the algorithm, man.
The algorithm. I don't know.
The one that rolled, that happened in Canada.
If it's Boeing, I'm not going. That's a good one, Truett. Yeah, that's why we don't fly Delta. Also, first class never crashes. So,
Braden and I are flying Delta to Atlanta. FYI, thank you.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll pre-make the reels and I'll just send them to you, Dan, or to you, Pete, and you can post.
Yeah, Pete, be our cloud server.
your D point, your distribution point.
You're our cloud, and we're going to be sending them from the clouds because
I did also write it in Dan and I's wills. So you're also going to have 2 more wives.
You got to get the travel insurance, guys. That's why you get travel insurance.
3 more kids. So you're going to be Daddy Pete.
Oh, we got a real question in the chat.
Good question.
Well, I've upgraded to a rack of sorts, and it's not even like that's only 1/3 of the inserts that I have in stock. The other 2/3 I'm taking to Nick Brim's tomorrow and spraying.
Spraying. How many do you have all of them cut out? Well, we'll talk about it more. I want to really on that.
I like the part of the question that says, I thought about utilizing tubs, but I fear I'll forget what I have. Well, guess what? I couldn't tell you with a gun to my head, like Joe's Offcut Emporium, what I still have left over from last year's craft fairs because they're all in tubs. I just open the tubs and hope it all works out.
You got to keep an inventory, man.
Or hear me out.
Listen here, Tubby. Get it? Because you use tubs. But yeah, that's a good question. So yeah, we'll ask that. Yes, we do. We're gonna ask that one too. I'll throw it into the mix. Next one's from Morgan of the Hops.
Hey guys. So Workbench Con is next week, and so many of the people that we know in this community sport full beards. Like it's like their daily carry. But so many of those dudes want to shave off everything but a mustache because they want to be cool and handsome like us. But they have combative and frankly insubordinate spouses or significant others. So to support your friends, what would you say to those spouses and how loud would you say it? Looking forward to seeing you guys next week. Love you a long time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I mean, a good opener anytime is calm down.
I have so many jokes that I'm not going to say.
I have another joke. Let's save it for the podcast. Let's save the inappropriate jokes for the podcast. All right. Josh, the legend himself, the dad.
Josh, the dad.
He's back, baby. He's back and he's better than ever. The Hess truck is here. Josh, the dad is here. Have to finish.
Hello, gentlemen. It's Josh, the dad. You know Josh, the dad, one of the big IG. Haven't been on here in a while. Been a little MIA, but hey, I'm coming at you this week. It's a snow day, snow week, snow apocalypse here. So I don't have my good equipment to record. But anyways, I had a question sent to me over the big IG, and it goes something like this. My garage is not heated. In this cold snap, low to negative temps, I moved my Onefinity controller and screen into the house. What does everyone else do? Now, I don't have a Onefinity. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm not allowed to have one, apparently. I wish I did. But I don't worry about stuff like that, even though it's really stinking cold here, too. But what do you guys do? That's all I got. Hey, work hard, do your best, have a little fun. Talk to you guys later.
Wow,
Thanks, Josh.
No intro or outro music on that one?
I know,
that's
it felt weird.
Listen,
it felt weird.
It's pure, raw, and uncut, Josh the dad. I'll take it.
Colombian Bam Bam.
Pure, uncut Colombian.
Josh just raw dogged us.
And you know what? We're better for it. That's all the questions. We only have 5 questions. Good stuff. Good.
Technically, one of those wasn't a question. It was a murder.
Yeah, which we may have to skip for the episode. I feel it's a little dark.
Let's throw it in at the end.
Oh,
we should start pre-listening to our questions before
pre
anything.
But see, we've told this story numerous times. That's why we started a pre-show, to pre-listen.
And then we decided to live stream.
But the pre-show was never recorded or shared.
Listen, at least we're not psychopaths that actually record their show live, and that's what they post, like some sounds of the shop podcast.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's like the live stream I was watching. They do the episode recording, and then they go into the after show. So their pre-show is after, and
so it's not a pre, it's a post.
It's a post.
I thought
a post Malone show.
They call it after show, which is gross. Yeah,
I thought you were talking about Sawdust Talk.
You don't need a warm up.
Pretty much the same level.
Oh yeah, it shows, Keith.
That's how you pull a hammy, bud.
This is how you lose a friend. I just dunlapped him. Oh no.
Not enough curse words.
Pete, don't worry. If you need to, I can also broker you a new friend.
Oh, can you? Just Keith is gonna text you, and then you'll text me. Keith does doobie woodworking so good.
Hey Keith, Pete was wondering if you like him. Check yes or no.
Yes, no, maybe.
And do you have any walnut offcuts?
Don't make Liberty lumber you.
It's Liberty hardwood. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Come on.
Well, stop defending them, Dan.
I know. Why?
You're clearly still in love with them.
Wrong?
Oh my God, this is clearly an ex you broke up with, but you're still.
I'll go back if they get a new manager. And maybe a few new employees.
This is 100% a bad breakup that he wants to get back together.
I'm gonna drunk call him from Workbench Con.
Just leave voicemails at night.
I've been thinking about you.
Hey guys,
Dan should call them.
I just want some walnut.
Hey guys,
at the good price, please.
So how's your stock been lately?
I've tried others and it's just not the same.
Is it still got that rich brown color?
That's what I've been thinking.
Other lumber yards aren't nearly as gentle of lovers.
Others, they just don't deliver like you did.
So the new place does deliver.
Liberty Jardwoods.
Oh my God, Braden, that's such a dumb article. Stop sending memes on the other.
It's not even a meme. It's just a screenshot of a news story.
Also,
not a meme. That's just the world we live in.
See, Jerry's a fan of the show. He's watching.
Oh,
as is Paco. Paco, I mean, are we like a dog whistle for cats? Because the cats just watch our show.
Or are we a cat whistle for dogs?
Hey, to any dogs and or cats that are out there listening.
I love that one video. I was like, hey, tell your cat I said, pss, pss, pss. He'll know what it means. Or the one that's like, tell your dog I said, and he just like spreads his arms. Like,
is that a real article?
Yes.
Oh God.
We live in a darkest timeline. So anyways, is everyone growing mustaches for Workbench Con? Or growing beards and then trimming?
I have
the
a mustache, but I also have a lot of other hair around.
So you're gonna remove. You're gonna remove.
I mean, it's there. It's there.
Like I'm gonna do a like a nice little. Yeah, like right.
Wow, how'd you get whiter?
You're gonna do this. You're gonna leave the soul patch.
No, I'm trying to cover it. Yeah, there you go.
This is weird. I don't like this.
No, there it is.
I like that less. That just looked dirty.
Well, that's where the Mr. Sanchez got his name.
Feeling Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning. You're gonna feel frisky and excited and tired all at once.
Dan, just so you know, I will not be shaving your face for you.
What are you guys shaving?
That's a Sutton job.
Damn it. No, I don't know if I trust him with a razor yet.
Hey, respect the mustache, Wit.
He uses more PPE and has more care than either of us, so I would definitely trust him more than me.
That's true.
I don't know. Me, Morgan Hop, and Stone, we're gonna have mustaches. You guys want to join the fun? Sure. The rest of you, get in line for the mustache ride. No, Stone, Morgan.
Okay. You threw Emma's name in there.
Did I say Emma? Whatever. Emma might have a mustache
Emma
too.
Shaving a mustache?
She might. She might.
Did I mishear? Did he said Emma, right?
She's Italian. Yeah, it's fine.
Ouch.
But I'm sleeping on the couch for that one. I love you, baby. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my ass kicked for that. No, I can pull off a good stash, guys.
Okay.
At least I thought so.
I guess I'll trim my bush, but you're not even going to be there, so
I'm less worried about the having a mustache part.
Pictures or it didn't happen, Sean.
It's just the seeing my neck part that I'm scared of.
You don't want to see your neck.
I don't want to see the extra bonus necks that I have now.
What is bonus?
It's been a tough winter.
What are bonus necks?
Braden has gone right past double chins and went to double and triple necks.
There's just all chins all the way down. It's all chins as far as the eye can see.
Well, it turns out I make a lot of like my bits and my faces involve me doing stuff like this, and it's just not a good look for me.
Because then it's just a lot of chins.
It's a lot of chins.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
It's me. I am the joke.
I mean, there's the classic one, but we don't want to really say it. I'm gonna be going for one of these.
Oh God, put it away. Put it away.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. How many burgers do you want? Or
can I just?
I can't do a Bob Belcher, but
face on a hat or something.
You can after I gotta shave it into place first.
You know, Dan, the Pete T-shirt was $40 without rush shipping. I wonder how much it costs with rush shipping.
I mean, I have a laser and I have hat blanks. I could just.
That is, yes. This is a Temu Bob's Burgers. That's what I'm going for.
No, we already have our hats for Workbench Con. By the way, Pete, I have your hat for Workbench Con.
Oh,
and
yay.
Sutton hates it.
I hear Sutton has opinions.
Sutton
opinions.
Sutton does not like it.
His new hat.
Should we share it?
One for Sutton, and Sutton gave it to me, so now I have two.
Wait, do you guys have the hat? Can we show it to people watching?
I got one upstairs.
Dan, grab it. He's got. So we made a hat.
Depending on how many hat blanks Dan has, we could sell these and give the money to Sean for his Workbench Con flight.
Probably walking like an old man. My back is on fire.
You did have an old man walk.
Back in my day.
Just a little Sutton.
And then it says another Woodshop podcast down there. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. Still, one of my favorite ones is still the cheese snipe one that I have down there.
Do love.
Oh yeah, I got that one somewhere.
Snipe. Can we talk about Dan's pants? Those are not pants. They're pajama bottoms.
Yeah, they're classy AF. They're plaid.
Let me look through my 47 hats that I have just here in a corner.
I don't know what's worse, being seen in pajama bottoms outside or being seen in pajama tops.
Oh, I'll go.
Just have
I'll go in public with the pants. I don't even care.
Yeah, the pants I feel like get a lot of slack cut, but people judge you. If someone just was like wearing the full suit, you know, like the button up.
I don't have the matching top, unfortunately.
Everyone does pants and a t-shirt.
I think it's gonna be when Dan decides to go full on Ebenezer Scrooge sleep dress and still goes out in public. That'll be the moment.
Until Sutton started working with me, I used to wear these pajama pants in the shop.
Yeah, and
I figured
flip-flops.
since there's going to be somebody with me, I might as well actually dress appropriately.
I need something that won't show the erections.
Dan used to work pantsless. He had a lot of faith in the Saw Stop.
What are you doing wearing sweatpants, Dan? You're not going to a strip club. Well, I heard that's what you're supposed to wear, so they see what's up. Anyways,
is that? Oh, I was told to tape it down so they don't see.
Oh, Dan.
So you're modest.
So generous.
You got to be modest.
Drew, when Dan decides he wants to finally kiss and make up and go back, he's going to have to wear his BJ pants.
That is why Dan is getting poor service there. He's been wearing pajama bottoms.
Sir, this is a business.
Sir.
Can't prove it to me.
And he expects me to just accept this clearly fake LLC.
Doesn't this just scream business?
Yeah.
This guy's buying $900 in zebra wood.
Dan, put your feet away.
And we have to take it?
I have sexy feet too, by the way. Just saying.
No.
My middle toe is my longest toe.
And also,
I just threw it from my mouth.
Ambidextrous.
I can grab and throw with either foot.
That is the most Michael Scott thing ever you've ever done.
Please don't spread your legs and kick like a young child.
Yeah, Dan's in there with pajama bottoms and bed head.
Dan looks like a baby that just discovered his feet.
You can breathe underwater? Once.
Yeah, at least one time.
All right. Okay, well, we should wrap this up and get into the pre-show. We didn't really get a lot of maker news, but the post show. Sorry, the post pre-show show. That one.
Pre-show show.
Yeah, pre-show show for show. Guys, thanks for joining us. No episode next week. We will be doing it live by talking to your faces in the lobby next week, and
yes,
and then after
it
that,
won't be recorded.
Will not be recorded.
What happens in Atlanta stays in Atlanta until we talk about it the week after.
See you next week, Suman and Drew Witt. Drew Witt will be there.
Also, is Drew officially talking though? Is he officially a speaker?
He's a keynote speaker. Pre-show final. We'll see you there, Drew.
It's on the website, so he's definitely coming. Drew, they wouldn't lie to us.
Drew, I know you're like on the fence, and like if it was just $50 less, you would do it. So good news for you. If you use code AWP, knock $50 off that ticket, make it way affordable. We'll see you there next week. You can crash in Dan's bed. Boom.
Right in my bed.
Make sure that you're signed up on Patreon, because
I'll wear these pajama pants and you can caress these feet.
Dan, put your feet away. We're trying to talk about the patrons. Oh. Not that type of Patreon. But yeah, Braden, sign up. Why should they sign up for Patreon?
Yeah, because next week on the 28th, that's the last day to be signed up, and you get entered in to win a $250 gift card to bits.com.
Bits.
Ooh,
isn't it?
They're throwing in the bits.
Bits.com.
Twice the bits at half the cost. Bitty.
Bonus bits.
Yep, anyway. It's a buy two get two sale. So make sure to go check that out. But yeah, $250, man. $250. You get some Festool products too. Pew pew.
They do.
And then we have something exciting to give away the week out or the month after. Every month we're giving something away.
We haven't decided which of the things we're giving away because we have so many.
I still have
several of them are from Temu.
I still have a drill press in the box. I'm just saying.
We are not shipping a drill press.
It's only 85 pounds. Come on.
A $250 Workbench gift card? It's not even half a ticket.
Ouch.
All right, guys.
We're going to give it away the next month.
Yeah.
March.
Actually, we're going to be doing a recap episode with Stonehenge and Hoppenshire. So Stone and Morgan Hop are going to be on the pod, and we're just going to BS with them. And we're all going to have mustaches.
We're going to let them know about all this next week.
Yeah, they'll find out in person.
The day before.
Like, wait, what do you mean we're going to be on a podcast? I need to get a microphone.
Hey, click this Zoom real quick.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing right now? Don't worry about it.
We're in the pre-show right now. Click
right
the
now.
button.
Just click it.
Click the button.
All right, guys. So we'll see you all in person next week or next month. Love you all. Bye. Bye.